Get her, Axel. Get her. Get her. Okay, well, enough of that. What's going on, everybody? Nathan here. We got our first real snowfall of the season. This is amazing. This is the first winter we've got that we're having at this new property since we moved here, and we really haven't had any snow up until today. I mean, we've had some, but it's not been anything like this. So one thing I'm gonna do before I go do some office work is plow the driveway, just in case. So I got this set up yesterday, skid steer with the snow plow, and I'm just gonna make some passes through here. I think this is wide enough to pretty much fit the entire driveway. But one thing I'm looking forward to later today is going out in the forest, maybe with my wife and kids, or maybe just by myself, depending on how it works out, or at least with my wife. I think that'd be more fun. And explore deep in the forest with really deep, thick snow. So another thing we're gonna do later at some point is take the kids on a sled and drive them around with the side-by-side. And I think that I'll really enjoy that. I don't know how much recording I'll do with the skid, just because I gotta get some other stuff done today, so I don't know how much of that I'll record. I'll try to record a little bit of it. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying this weather. This is a little foggy in here. Not much I can really do about that. But this is working out great. Yeah, this is working out really great. I like this plow. So it's the next day. I stopped recording yesterday and just got caught up with some other stuff. Didn't even get to finish plowing. So that's what I'm gonna go work on now. Gonna go finish plowing. It snowed all night and we're expected to get some more snow tomorrow and Saturday. So as you can see, I don't even know how thick. It's like a foot of snow, over a foot of snow. And in some spots it's even more because of the snow drifts. All right, I'm gonna put my hat back on, it's cold. You can't even tell, but I already plowed this yesterday, the driveway and this parking area up here. But we got so much more snow that it doesn't even look like I did anything. So I'm gonna get back at that. I'm gonna get the trail back there, and then the road up there, because that's where eventually all of our customers are gonna be. And I think we got somebody coming today, and normally they show up at the building over there, even though it's not fully done yet. So I'm gonna get all that taken care of, plowed. And now that we got the water hook up there, I think tomorrow or maybe even today, I don't know, I'm gonna try to go into town and find a cheap dishwasher and get that installed. So that's a nice shot, look at that. Cool. Anyway, because then after that's done, we could start having customers in there, and then of course we'll paint and make it all look nice, and my wife will do all that part. She's the designer of everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that plowed and get going. Get her, Axel. Get her. Get her. Okay, well, enough of that. change of plans a little bit. Wife wants to work on another project right now that I need to go get some hay from the neighbor, some bedding for the neighbor, so we can put in some bedding for those for that building right there. And the skid steer that has the forks on it is dead. So I got to go pick up the hay bale. But in the middle, when I was trying to head over there, I noticed that the battery was dead. So right now I got the side-by-side charging it, and it's just taken us a while for it to charge. The battery must have been totally dead. So, and I can't take the forks off when it's dead because it's a hydraulic locking mechanism, not a manual locking mechanism. So the battery has to be working and on for me to get that off. So otherwise I could use that skid steer, which does have a good charge. So so one other thing we're going to be doing is separating the calf today, which is why I need to get the new bedding in there. Right now they're just laying on their own poop because we need to change it out, which makes milking take a little longer because you got to clean up all that stuff off their teats. Anyway, so we're going to separate the calf. Basically what we're going to do is use some cattle panel, 16-foot cattle panel, and kind of block off this section for the calf. And so we'll be putting cattle panel in the building like a third of the way in, and use this existing fence to keep the calf in, and we'll lock this up a little bit more so she can't break out. But that's the plan. I'm gonna go get some cattle panel out from over here where we've currently got some stored, and drag it over there to use. So all right, I'm gonna get my other glove back on because my right hand is absolutely freezing right now. It's like 1 degree out right now or something crazy. All right, so I was starting to drag 3 of them all at once that were already attached to that T-post, but dragging it through the snow, the snow was piling up on it like that, and it was getting kind of heavy. So just doing one at a time right now. And actually this is only an 8-foot piece. The other ones are 16 footers. So it's getting kind of heavy. So yeah, just dragging these over here. And I already turned off. So here's one, the first one I drug. See how it like catches all the snow right there? Anyway, just dropping these. Turned off the solar panel fencing so I don't shock myself. It's actually a really nice unit. And gonna go get the last one. See how the chickens are doing. Hey ladies. So I'm gonna get that last one over here, and then once I'm done dragging this over there, I'm hoping that the skid steer is the battery's charged so I can go get the bedding from the neighbor. So man, it is freezing out here. My snot is freezing to my mustache, to put it bluntly. There we go. And I had my fingers out of my gloves for too long, so I'm touching the buttons with my nose to flip cameras and whatnot because I don't want to get frostbite or something. It is really cold. So I'm gonna walk back over to the skid, and yeah, hopefully it's done charging. Alrighty, back from over there. This has been going for like 20 minutes now, so really hoping that there's enough juice. Alrighty, let's see here. Gotta let where am I? Gotta let that orange glow plug warm up, which stinks because it's still killing the battery. But see if it works. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. 14 seconds till it's warmed up. Hopefully this works. If this doesn't work, I might have to bring the other skid over here that's got a bigger battery than the side-by-side and use that to jump it, but really don't want to have to do that. But I guess there's bigger deals. Heyo! It worked! Excellent! Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, that makes me very happy. So now we're gonna let the engine warm up a little bit because it's diesel. Diesel engines like to be warmed up before using them heavily. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect all this stuff. Makes me happy. Whew. So I got the bale over here now, and it's actually kind of larger than I expected, because the thought was we could put it in the building so then when we're laying the bedding down we don't have to go back and forth a whole bunch, but I think it's going to be too large to fit in there, in addition to having space for the cows. So probably just going to open this gate, put it off to the side, and then we can you know, not have to go back and forth too much. But the idea is the cattle panels are basically going to split the building into thirds, or like 1/3. So the calf will have 1/3 on the left side, and then the two larger cows can have the 2/3 on the right side, and that'll be separated by cattle panels. And then the calf will get the rest of this area here. Because we've got a water line, let's see, right there. See that little hydrant there? And then we can run electric from the house for a water heater to heat the water. And we might need to fix some of this fencing because I know the calf likes to break out of here. So that's the only concern I've got. But see, like right now, she's drinking, which we're trying to wean her. So she's about 3 months old now, so it's time to start the weaning process. And the first step is being able to separate them, because one thing you don't want to do is if we totally milk out Tilly and keep the cows together, then the calf will try to drink, and there won't be any milk to come out, so that'll just tear up Tilly's teats and cause them to bleed and that kind of thing, which obviously we don't want. Ooh, scary. So I'm hoping Mary's gonna come out here and open the gate for me because it just likes to swing shut. And then I'm hoping I don't have to plow to get in there and drop that. So my original plan was to plow like a little spot in and out of there, but I'm hoping I don't have to do that, so we shall see. Mary's getting her warm weather gear on now, and we're gonna attempt to do this. Alrighty, we got it in, and I got Mary's right there. That worked out pretty good, I'd say.
Sock bale before. It's very satisfying. Look at this. Woo!
Wow, that comes off super smooth.
Like in a huge place, all already covered with bedding. Here's one more like this one.
Wow,
Amazing.
that's amazing. Now my question is are they going to be eating it?
Yeah, they will. But this is so cool.
That's so much quicker than the stuff we were using. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah.
Probably take one more off and then
yeah.
you can pull it back out.
Well, Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on a second. She's used to roaming around our 40-acre property where she wants.
Yeah.
You gonna break out? She might break out. Hopefully.
Yeah, she could easily do it.
Don't tell her how to break the rules, Julie, okay?
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I think that's gonna be it for now. Got all of the drives plowed and scraped pretty thoroughly, and that'll be good because we're expecting another snowstorm tomorrow and Saturday as well. So one thing I needed to be careful of right here was these extension cables that are going to the water heater there. So I didn't scrape quite as low on those spots, obviously, because I didn't want to hit the cord. So so yeah, also I don't know if I'm gonna put it in this footage. Maybe you've already seen it, but either way, the calf, we had put up that cattle panel there and just zip tied it to that 4x4 and that 4x4, and the calf was in there, you know, because we're gonna separate the calf, and like 5 minutes later she busted out. So the zip ties that we had were pretty flimsy, you know, pretty thin, so we're just gonna have to get bigger zip ties tomorrow, and strengthen it up a little bit. We're gonna get some other food for her and different things like that. So anyway, that's a whole nother project. My wife, I don't know what the calf's doing up by the house. It's actually kind of funny. Anyway, my wife will be doing a video on her channel, Cedarwood TV. Check her out. Probably about some of this too at some point. What you doing? She's playing with the cat. Alrighty. Talk to you guys later. Hopefully you made it to the end. Like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment. I think we're at 220 subscribers right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. And hope you guys have a good one. Stay warm. Talk to you later.